Hello, everyone. Hope you all doing well. And so, well, the other day I was thinking to myself, what would be the question I would ask Darth Dawkins if I was to speak with him? And I boiled it down to one question. And this would be the question which I would suggest anyone who is speaking with him about his worldview. This would be the one that I would suggest that they ask. Because what this question will do, it will bring him to his own foundation in the most fundamental way. Even according to him, it would be the most fundamental level of his worldview. And what I mean by that is, according to Darth, God is the most fundamental, I guess you could say, entity or whatever makes up his worldview. God, the biblical God would be the most fundamental aspect of that worldview, and no one can get any more fundamental than God. So that's where you want to go right away. There is no need to speak with him and go through this philosophical cookie cutter, one size fits all script. That can be completely bypassed. And now I'm speaking again, I'm referring to if someone is actually speaking to him. Okay, so here is the question that I would ask. And the reason why I would ask this is because, well, number one, it will bring him to his foundation. But number two, no matter how he answers, he is going to contradict his own worldview at one time or another, no matter how he answers. So whether, and by the way, this is a yes or no question. And so if he replies with no, he's going to contradict what he had said earlier. On the other hand, if he replies with yes, he's still going to contradict what he said earlier. So he's going to end up in, well, he is actually right now, I shouldn't say end up, he is in a philosophical quagmire at the most fundamental level of his own worldview. Now, I'm going to play two clips here, and basically what this is, the first question was having to do with God. Okay, here is the question that he was asked.
Like a yes or no question, Darth.
Christianity.
Do you believe God it does have a mind?
No, God is a mind.
Okay, you heard him say no. Now, after he answers no, and by the way, this could be done either in any order. In other words, I'm playing two clips here, but it does not matter which one you put first or which one you put second. That does not matter. So, depending on how he replies, with either yes or no, this is the clip that you'll let him listen to.
Okay. Well, actually not when you read the Bible. You see, God's mind, okay, for example, we have a mind, a will, and emotions. The Bible teaches that God has a mind, a will, and emotions. God's mind.
Okay, there it is. So if, for example, he says yes, when you ask him that, if he says yes, then you let him hear the first clip. If he says no, then you let him hear the second clip. That's all there is to it. You see, Darth Dawkins, he cannot even get straight the most fundamental question about his own worldview. He cannot even get that straight. So if he cannot get the most fundamental question about his own worldview, if he cannot even sort that out, then he cannot even sort out anything after that, as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, that would be the question I would ask, and I would have both of those clips cocked and loaded and waiting to see, depending on how he replies. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. If you have any comments, please leave them, or any questions, please leave them. Please go ahead and hit the like button, and please subscribe if you have not already done so. Okay, thank you.
From a biblical, I'm only going to give you the biblical perspective.
I want your perspective. I don't.
I'm
really
giving you my perspective is the biblical perspective.
Okay.
Yeah, because the message of Christianity, as it is spoken by me, the denial of which leads to incoherence.
Here she comes, right at us. Watch them come. Here she comes, right at us. Watch them come together. There it is. Look out. Wow, some smash.
Listen to me carefully. The reason why I have to be so assertive is because I have this teenage mentality. Listen carefully.